Beautifully marked and supported. Here, there's over 13,000 in. Let's check out the teams then. Starting with the French, Hermé captains as wing forward behind that mighty front row of Dehaye, Sochat and Joyeux. Emmeline Gros, an outstanding player last year before she missed that final. The back see local Grenoble player, 21-year-old Alexandra Chambon, handed the start at scrum half with Pauline Bourdon out injured. And the back three may feel a little unfamiliar, just 11 caps between them. Castel, Murier, back after 3 years out, and 7-star Chloé Jacquet. For Italy, well, the forwards include Sarah Tunesi, and the second row plays her rugby in France, with Elisa Giordano, as we saw, lead out the side on the occasion of her 50th cap. You have to go back to February 2018 for the last time she didn't start. No Giada Franco, no Ilaria Arighetti could be an area that France target, while in the backs, Bea Rigoni, the other 50 capper, playing at 10 instead of 12, and it's a first start for centre Alisa Dinker alongside Sillery, with Mutso brought onto the right wing, captain Ferland shifting to 15. On the benches, a debut in line for prop Karl Fawi, wearing 18, and the familiar Tremoulière for France. For Italy, Stecker and Frangipani, the uncapped duo. Sarah Baratine is in there, in line for a 102nd cap. Gaëlle Hermé leads out the French side, along with Anaëlle Dehaye, and it's Giordano and Rigoni who do it for Italy. France's TikTok Women's Six Nations campaign. From her to begin with. Dehaye told to release it out the back, but perhaps like we saw with England yesterday, France just a little disconnected to begin with. The nerves showing as Vernier comes forwards.
He's allowed you on there.
Certainly capable of nailing them from all over the park, but her official accuracy from last tournament was actually only 61%. This should be a pretty simple one, though, and no mistake. The tricolores are waving in the Stade des Alpes.
An angle.
Yeah, absolutely. You can just see when you get that much of an acute change of that scrum, it starts turning that quickly, something's gone on. You do
to take an opportunity and get Italy all square, which she does.
Very nice, clever boxing by both teams at the moment, taking their opportunities where they can.
Lucia Guy has been absolutely smashed in the hit. Over the top it goes, though. Drouin, some gathering to do. Being invited down that channel, but Rigoni really held it and just waited for the intercept. Beatrice Rigoni, not quite the pace to get away. And now France go and play the ball at the base of the ruck.
Cover in behind her, you can just see behind her there. She did have cover in, so she could almost gamble for that pass, knowing that if she didn't make it and the ball got away, there would be cover in behind her. Really clear and obvious they're coming from an onside position.
Tidy up job at the back of the line, outdone by Clara Joyeux. Léa Murier is screaming for it down on this right touchline. Forlani.
Tackle!
Was well held. Hermé thought she was the dummy runner, but she did still manage to catch it. Drouin nearly given the chance to get through. Sillery tries to rip it away. Ménager. Forlani comes round the corner, has Fall outside. Fall is given the ball and goes for the line. It's Manoussou Fall with France's opening try. Beautifully built and finished in the second row.
You only had one other defender on the other side of the goalpost, so pretty much half the field of space to expose. I dare say that'll be their next progression now.
%100% so far for Caroline Drouin. France reaping the reward of the pressure. They lead by 10 points to 3. Murier, she's had her hand up out of your picture down on the right wing for most of the periods of possession that France have had. Ball is up aerially here, and Giordano and Giordano Duca.
Okay, ball's available.
Well, they look momentarily like they might be able to keep that held up, but France will go short side. Drouin looking to try and step, draw the defenders and get the ball away, which she does. Castel still with work to do. Sochat, dummy for Hermé. Italy make the tackle through Lucia Guy. They're loading well, and round the corner they come. Italy looking a little short of defenders now, a penalty advantage. Chambon has a little look herself. Emmeline Gros, number 8, will carry, will dummy, will score. Able to give France their second try.
Yeah, they certainly are, and Caroline Drouin there just testing the short side. It's really this forward pack that are making the punch, and you just feel like 1 or 2 carries that are close to the try line.
Position of the score, no problem for Drouin, right in front of the sticks.
It's from Dinka, first time we're seeing her in the centres.
Down for Italy, Giordano, Stefan, Rigoni, lovely little floated ball back inside for Auramuzzo. Oh, that was delightful.
Your feet when you pick the ball up.
Sillery will put another 3 on the Italian tally.
Set!
There for Stefan, away on first phase ball for Rigoni. Then the offload, that's lovely for Dinka. Dinka looking for the support. Oh, and Furlan has thrown it out, but it's gone forwards in the process. It was looking so good to that point. Furlan just had to hold on to it, you think.
Is that the time done?
Oh, it's just that ambition, wasn't it? There you go. She knew it was time was nearly up. It was worth a gamble. Again, those offloading plays.
Well, France go into the sheds in the lead, but Italy still looking good for competing in this one. Opportunity going begging just at the end of the first half. 2 tries for France through Forlani and Gros, 2 penalties from the boot of Solari. It's France 17, Italy 6 at half-time.
Okay.
She's been the brightest light of that first 40 minutes, hasn't she, Philippa Tatia?
Oh, she's been incredible. You know, you forget that she's not the natural fly half. She's normally a kin in the centre, but she's absolutely been pulling all the strings and taking all the hits with it.
Stefan. Furlan in first receiver. Rigoni slipping outside. Just delays the pass then. Dinka with the dummy. Goes through initially. And Italy building nicely up to the 22 here. Options left and right. Just didn't have the time to pick the right one. Takes on a few key meters. De is not going to take the contact this time. We'll play it away for Joyeux. Penalty France.
Must come all the way back round.
Last quarter of the game and how the replacements fare will be interesting. In the meantime, Drouin takes the 3. Italy still on 6, France on 20 now.
Set!
Sansus. It's going to go blind. Straightens, and back in field. This is the footwork from Sansus. Gets the corner, the call on the shoulder from Madou Soufal.
22. You can see her now literally got on her bike as soon as the play opened up to try and come forward and eat away at the space. But by that time, the play had opened up.
France step in. Italy steal. Stefan. Madia. Rigoni. Magatti. Furlan was well downed. France sensing a chance to steal, and they do. It's just the risk in the modern game if you're going to run into space. And Sansus is determined to punish Italy with the quick tap. There for Joyeux. Sansus looks again. De will be the dummy runner, but now it must be on. Philippon, Emmeline Gros, the final pass, the finish needed from Léa Mourier.
That's just standing so true.
Thank you, Chris.
Laurie Sansus has brought so much urgency into their game plan. They're reacting so much better to their attacking opportunities. And a lovely pass there from Emmeline Gros. Just again, that footwork, just making sure.
Montpellier, Blognac, Toulouse, these are the real powerhouses of French club rugby. And the powerhouses of the French front row are doing a real job on the Italian put-in.
Certainly do start to feel momentum is changing now. Where France couldn't quite get into the game, she scored that try and they created a bit of momentum from that. So yeah, very active around the park.
Ball cleared downfield from France. It's a really good take on the run from Magatti. But now where's she going? She's running out of options. France arrive in number. Madia. Another carry for Duca. Given herself well to the cause for Italy. Madia. Another little tip on from Fadrighi.
She's on her feet.
France turn it over. Could this present them the opportunity to go for the fourth try and secure the bonus point? Sansus opts to go right. Jacquet. Philippon. Oh, and then it opens up beautifully. It's a super run here from Emily Boulard. Boulard with Sansus in support, but Boulard won't need her. France get the fourth try on the bonus point in Grenoble. They come alive through Emily Boulard.
There's not much on here, look. Bit of a miscommunication from the inside player there. A tiny little show and go, and it's lucky that she made that there.
Thank you.
Was the miss from Locatelli, wasn't it? Just got on her outside. Penalty France.
Straight to the floor.
Dominating the last few minutes now.
Straight to the floor.
Acrobatics from Furlan to try and keep it in. France with a chance
Awesome, thank you.
to put the cherry on the
Can you
cake.
tell me when it's done, please?
Yeah, and I think they'll be hunting this one out. You know, they'll be under no illusions. As much as this is a good win for them, they'll feel their frustrations. They'll feel like they've left a lot out there. Times where there was unforced handling errors, just weren't quite flowing as a team. So I think they're going to see this a real opportunity to try and finish this off on a high.
It'll start with the catch and drive. Sansus has a little look. Oh, the offload for Jacquet. Italy roll out the red carpet for France.
Knock on.
Ball goes forward. Philippon tried to jump on the ball, but Italy have it. Penalty France. Italy isolated. Check of the time. And this will be the final moments. Although I think it's just a decision as to whether they need any more, but I don't think they do. And Jessie Tremoulière agrees. Well, what seemed and started as a slightly stuttering performance from France, albeit with the subtitle of a few of the bigger names missing and a chance to develop a little bit more talent and experience. 5 tries in all it has ended up for Les Bleus, playing in the white among the white snow-capped mountains of Grenoble.